What is up, my movie fanatics, and welcome to another Blu-ray DVD update. This is everything that I picked up in the month of August, and what better way to kick off Stephen King's September than to do a Blu-ray haul, or Blu-ray and DVD haul, that pretty much involves Stephen King. I have 25 titles to show you, and 15 of them are Stephen King titles. So no more rambling, let's just jump right into it. First things I want to show you guys is everything that's not Stephen King related. First up here we have XXX. Now Jesse picked this up during our movie matchup. I love this movie, you guys. I mean, it's over the top, cheesy action. What more could I ask for? You guys know I'm not hard to please when it comes to the action movies. But, I mean, Vin Diesel is an adrenaline junkie, and he's put into the impossible mission. He ends up, I want to say, is it the CIA? I'm sure it's the CIA. NSA, excuse me. An NSA agent. And it's really good. If you guys have never seen this, it's a good one. We also rented a new one, The Return of Xander Cage, and I actually like that one too. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So that is XXX. Next up, I picked this up at FYE for $5, and you guys know I don't really shop at FYE that much because I don't really have any luck there, and it's overpriced every time I find something that I like. But I'm really glad to have this movie now, and that is The Warriors. How could you pass this up for $5, you guys? Straight up classic. I've been wanting this movie for a long time, but I just keep sweeping it under a rug, to be honest. Absolutely love this movie. Classic. You guys gotta check this one out if you haven't. I love this movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I can't wait to dive in and watch it. This next one here I picked up at the Walmart bin, and I'm biting my tongue, you guys, because they just released this on 4K, and I'm literally biting my tongue. I bought it because a new movie's coming out, and I wanted to revisit. It's been a while since I've seen it, and that is Blade Runner. Love this movie, and I would love to have it on 4K. I guess I'm gonna have that curse now. You guys know I always say that I pick up a DVD because I say that they're never gonna release a Blu-ray of it, like Tales from the Hood or It. There's been a lot of incidents when that's happened. I guess now, when I pick up a Blu-ray, it's going to come out on 4K. But I will be picking up I'll upgrade to the 4K eventually. I'm just really glad to have Blade Runner. And if you guys are excited for the new movie, let me know in the comments below. Jesse ended up picking this one up off of Facebook. There was a local seller selling this in Finding Dory for $15. Brand new, you guys, sealed, and that is Finding Nemo. Yes, it's taken us this long to get Finding Nemo, and because every time we went out to go buy Finding Nemo, it never had a slip. So I love this new slip. I don't know why. Like, I love the Incredibles one that they did. I really like the Incredible one. I wouldn't mind having that slip too, but this one's great. Love Finding Nemo. Used to watch it all the time. I actually really liked Finding Dory as well too. I didn't think I would like it, but both movies are great. Ended up giving Finding Dory to a friend of ours because he really wanted it, but glad to have this. And I mean, what can we say about Finding Nemo that hasn't been said? Found this at CD Warehouse, and I never knew it had a slipcover. This is one of my favorite shows of all time. When the movie came out, I remember going to my friend's house, sneaking and watching it, because if my mom found out I was watching this movie, she would have kicked my butt back in the day. And that is South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Fantastic movie. I've seen it so many times it makes me crack up still to this day. I don't know why. Something about it to just... I can't help but crack up, and it's if I'm feeling down or I need a good laugh, I jump on this movie and watch it. So glad to have it on Blu-ray. But that slipcover, guys, is it rare? Is the slipcover hard to find? I don't know. I just got it, but it's all embossed. Everybody's embossed, and it has that nice little shimmer to it, which is it's really cool. Great looking slipcover too. So very lucky to have this one. Next up here, we have a box set that Jesse picked up. I'm so excited to have this. This was part of our movie matchup as well. It's part of her deal, and that is the Bad Boys set. I'm so glad to have the Bad Boys set. Oh my God, I love these movies. I love buddy cop movies. Absolutely love buddy cop movies. But Martin Lawrence and Will Smith work as well together as I would consider like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. I mean, next to Rush Hour, it's these movies. I don't even know if I can put one that I like more, because I used to watch Rush Hour and these movies all the time. Both fantastic. I'm glad to have both of them. So it looks great in the collection, and you can't go wrong with these guys. I mean, you talk about a good laugh. It's funny, it's action, great storyline. If you guys haven't seen these, you're crazy. Definitely check them out. Over the past years, I've probably talked about this movie 4 or 5 times. I've never been able to find it. Ever been able to find it. It's my go-to movie when I'm sick, when I'm bored. At night, I'll put it on to fall asleep to, and that is Hellboy. I'm so excited to actually have the Pop Art Steelbook. Fun story for you guys. Before we filmed the movie matchup, because this was part of our movie matchup, Jessie actually was online and she found the Hellboy Amaray really cheap. So she bought it for me, and she didn't tell me about it until we did the movie matchup, and she knew I would want the Steelbook more because I have the second Hellboy Steelbook, the comic edition, so I'm very lucky to have this one. I do love the pop arts, and come on, let me look at Hellboy under if I want to. I just love that picture. There's no inside artwork, there's no back artwork, but it's still great to have the Steelbook, and I love this movie. We have another Steelbook here, and this is the 4K Steelbook. I'm very excited to have this. Heard a lot of mixed opinions about this movie. We still haven't watched it yet, and that is the Ghost in the Shell Steelbook. This was part of our movie matchup as well. Absolutely love the Steelbook. You guys know I like simple, like the color scheme is very simple, and I like that. A lot of people say they love this movie, a lot of people say they hated this movie. I like Scarlett Johansson, and I know nothing about the anime, nothing. I'm excited just to see what this movie brings, and I can't wait to see this in a 4K, because from the trailers, it looks like it has a lot of CGI and would really utilize that 4K. But really excited to check this one out. You guys know it wouldn't be a doc update without some Scream factories, so I have a couple to show you. First up, we have Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Now, I actually picked this one up on Facebook, one of the Facebook groups. I bought the second movie from a local convention. I only paid like $8 for it. And I said, shoot, now I have the second one, now I need the third one. I got a great deal on this. I didn't expect it to be brand new. And when I got it to flip the artwork around, it was brand spanking new, still sealed, and I almost did a backflip. Let me show you guys the reverse artwork. There it is, you guys. I love this artwork. I remember seeing this poster as a kid. It used to freak me out. Still kind of does, actually. I do really like this movie. It's fun. I love the music in it. I don't know why the music, the song, I don't know. It's always freaked me out, and I like it because it kind of reminds me of like old retro games or something. I don't know. It might probably sound like a complete idiot because I'm rambling, but love this movie, glad to have this. Now let's dive into the Stephen King stuff. I actually have a lot more DVDs to show you versus Blu-rays because his movies he has a lot of movies that have been released over the years, and the majority of them are DVD only. They haven't been released to Blu-ray. I would say more of his popular movies are on Blu-ray. If it has a Blu-ray release, you bet I'm gonna pick it up. If it has a DVD release, I don't care, I'm still gonna pick it up. My main goal is to have every Stephen King adaptation, miniseries, and maybe some of the shows. I'll talk more about that when I show off my Stephen King collection at the end of the month. But first up here, we have Storm of the Century. Just recently picked this up on the flea market fund, you guys. I paid $3 for it. And I still don't know if it's a rare movie or not because Amazon has it for like $40 and eBay you can get it for $5 to $10. So you guys tell me. I don't know. I've seen bits and pieces, but it's been a really long time. And one thing you guys are going to see throughout this when I'm showing off these Stephen King movies is a lot of these I haven't seen. My goal this month is to watch as many Stephen King movies and give you more of a review / analysis on each movie at the end of the month when I'm showing off my collection. So that is Storm of the Century. Next up here we have the Tommyknockers, and I love that word, Tommyknockers. It sounds wrong and dirty, like a porn star name or something, I don't know. But this is another mini-series that I haven't watched. I got this at the flea market for $3. It's in great shape. I just don't like how this and Storm of the Century is a flip disc. I hate the flip disc, guys. Oh, that kills me. But I'm just very lucky to have both of these. But that is the Tommyknockers. Now this one I'm super excited to check out. When I wanted to start collecting all of his movies, I went online, I printed out a list of all of his miniseries, movies, upcoming movies, all that stuff. It goes until 2018. And this is one of them. This is actually one of his newer movies. You can find this on Netflix, and that is Mercy. And this is based off the short story called Grandma. It's on Netflix, like I said. I haven't watched it yet. I'm really excited to. I'm going to be diving in a lot. I'm going to try to watch at least one Stephen King movie a day, maybe even two if I have time, during the day. But that would be awesome to check this one out. If you guys have seen this one, or you want to check it out, like I said, it's on Netflix. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen it. Now this one I have seen a few times. It was a made-for-TV movie, and that is Bag of Bones. Great movie. Great. It used to freak me out as a kid, and I love how the exchange, I have to sit there and use Goo Gone or something to get rid of that. I hate that. It ruins it. But Pierce Brosnan's in it. Huge fan of him. Loved him when he played, what's his name? 007. There it is. God, James Bond. Holy crap, Doc. Get it together. But I remember watching this on TV all the time. This is a great one. Wish they had a Blu-ray release for this one, but they don't. I know it was pretty popular, but that is Bag of Bones. Next up here we have Riding the Bullet. And from research, this is also another one that seemed to be hard to find. Harder to come by. Like, it's not expensive, but just harder to come by. I could be wrong. I could be talking out my butt. I don't know. Don't know anything about this one either. This is one that it was on the list, and they all sound interesting. Every Stephen King movie that I've ever seen, I've never hated. I've never hated any of his movies. There's just some that I like more than others, but can't wait to check that one out. By the way, if you guys know anything about these movies, please let me know in the comments below what you guys think of them, because I would like to know. Moving along here, we have Desperation. This is another one that I don't really know much about. It's newer. It's from 2006. Once again, like these newer movies from 2006, 2014, you'd think like Desperation and Mercy would have got a Blu-ray release. I double checked them from what I've read that they don't. Maybe they just weren't worthy or they weren't theatrical releases. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm just on a hunt for Stephen King movies at this point. But that is Desperation. Another one I was really excited about because I've heard a lot of good things about that one, and that is Golden Years. Same day, different story, guys. It's, yeah, haven't seen it. Goal is to watch all these now, and I will. Looking forward to it. I love the artwork on these, man. I don't know what it is, but a lot of his movies, I really enjoy the artwork, so I can't wait to check this one out too. If you guys know anything about the Golden Years, let me know. Or, excuse me, Golden Years, not the Golden Years. Golden Years. Let me know in the comments below. Now, I would say this is the best find out of anything I picked up Stephen King related. I found this set at the exchange for $8. Walmart has it, I believe, for $10. I saw a couple people posting about it, and that is the Stephen King collection, one of the Stephen King collections. This set comes with The Dead Zone, Pet Sematary, Silver Bullet, and Graveyard Shift. Now, I picked this up for 3 of the 4 movies because, as you guys know, Pet Sematary has a Blu-ray release, and I have that on Blu-ray. But I wanted it for The Dead Zone. Love Christopher Walken. Oh my god, amazing in it. Can't wait to revisit that one. Cannot wait. Silver Bullet, everybody that has ever seen it says it's a fantastic werewolf movie, and I love werewolf movies. And Graveyard Shift, little fun fact for you, I thought was only a DVD release, but they only have a DVD here in America. There is a import that you can hunt down, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But I'm excited to check out these 3. And you know what? For $8, we're saying like The Dead Zone, Silver Bullet, and Graveyard Shift go anywhere between $6 and $10. So really, I saved a ton of money by picking up this set. The only thing I don't know is if it has a ton of special features. Let me check real quick. Actually, it does look like it has a good bit of special features. Well, at least The Dead Zone does. I pulled it out. And this is the special collector's edition too. I didn't even notice that until I pulled that out there. But can't wait to dive in, and with all those special features, I'm actually really excited. Let me guys show you the other ones real quick. Now here's Silver Bullet, fantastic artwork. And I noticed that a lot of his movies has like this generic art, like with the Stephen King written up top in the orange, and then they do like some fancy stuff down here. This doesn't have any special features, no big deal. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Pet Sematary, and now this one does. This is the special collector's edition. Look at all those special features. You guys can pause it. Now, like I said, I do have the Blu-ray, but I'm pretty sure that's a bare bones. Last time, I don't think there's that many special features on it. So just for the special features alone, I'm excited to have this. And last up, we have Graveyard Shift, and this seems to be another bare bones. But hey, can't win them all. Just glad to have all 4 of these movies. Moving on to Stephen King Blu-rays. Now, as I said, Graveyard Shift did not have an American Blu-ray release, but it did have an import. I have no idea what language this is, but I can tell you that the guy who sold me Maximum Overdrive on eBay had these as well, and I did end up picking up Graveyard Shift on Blu-ray. Got a good deal on this one too. Let's talk about that artwork. First off, what language is that, you guys? Let me know. And that artwork is phenomenal. I love it. It's scary as hell, and I love the back here. So I'm really excited to have this. And also, you get really cool disc art. I wanted to show that off too. I usually don't. You get the good disc art, man. I love to show that off. But it's another bare bones edition, just like the DVD. But just glad to have that, and I can't wait to actually compare them and see how the transfer is from DVD to Blu-ray. Jessie bought me this one. She was out doing some shopping, and she came across this one, and I never knew they remade this movie until Jessie brought it home for me, and that is Children of the Corn. This was remade in 2009. I cannot wait to check this out. I did some research. I looked at the reviews. It didn't do good, which, I mean, it's a remake. Some do okay, some suck. I don't really like to go off of reviews. I like to watch it for myself, and I wanted to have the original and the remake, so I'm really glad that Jesse stumbled across this, and I have the remake now. If you guys know anything about it, if you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments below. This one was found completely by accident. We were at CD Warehouse and I saw Stephen King's name on the spine, and that is A Good Marriage. When I had my list printed out, I overlooked this one, so I was really glad to get this at CD Warehouse. Paid 10 bucks for it. Or unless it might have been my free movie, because when I go to CD Warehouse, they always have buy 3, get 1 free. Don't know anything about this one either, but just lucky to have that. Another Stephen King to chalk off the list there, so that's another good one to have. If you guys know anything about it, let me know. Last but not least is a Scream Factory that was just released, and that is The Lawnmower Man. Fun, awesome 90s movie. I love this movie. When I saw that Scream Factory was getting a hold of it, I jumped for joy. Love the new commission artwork. I actually love that artwork a lot. Fun fact for you guys, when this movie was released, Stephen King sued the company and had to have his name removed. He didn't want anything to do with this movie. I don't know why, but I read a little tidbit about that, and I was very shocked to read that. So this is technically an adaptation from Stephen King, but his name is nowhere on it, so it goes in my Scream Factory / Stephen King section. But yeah, let me guys show you the original artwork. There it is, you guys. That artwork is great. I love the quote in the middle. And the quote in the middle says, God made him simple, science made him a god. And it's a fun 90s movie, you guys. If you haven't seen this, highly recommend it. It's a Scream Factory, it's a collector's edition, it's a Stephen King adaptation without his name on it. What more could you want? So, I'm very excited to have this one. It's really cool to see Scream Factory putting out some of his movies, his more popular movies. I wouldn't mind seeing a few more of his being released. You know, we are getting Misery soon, so that's another one I'll be getting there, but really excited to have this one. So there are my pickups for the month of August. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I would say that it's a pretty strong kickoff to Stephen King September. Don't forget, you guys, to check out my channel often. Check out the Stephen King September playlist, where a lot of special guests are taking the time to do a Stephen King related video. A lot of great people, a lot of good friends, a lot of good BlueTubers that are taking the time to do these videos. Thank you guys once again. If you don't know what Stephen King September is, I will leave a link in the description below for you guys on that video to help you describe it, and you know, gives you a better feel of what's going on. If you guys like this video and you want to see more like it, click a thumbs up button. Lets me know that you're enjoying my content. If you're new to my channel and you like movies as much as I do, click that subscribe button. Always looking for more people to talk movies with. And as always, everybody, take care and happy watching.